Hi everyone, I'm Allie with the Potomac Bead Company, and I am going to demonstrate today how to use Patina Gel, which is a liver of sulfur. One warning, it's a little stinky. It kind of smells like rotten eggs. I usually do this outside, so the store is going to smell a little bit today. But the liver of sulfur, what it is it's a gel. You can also get it in powder form. I like the gel a lot better. I think it definitely activates a lot sooner. And what this is going to do is, if you see my piece right here, it's a lot duller. It's going to basically speed up the process of oxidation. So I just did a video a little bit ago where I was showing how to do some intro to riveting. And when you get the hammered look on your pendants and you kind of get that really good shine, it's going to really work nicely with the liver of sulfur. The other thing that the liver of sulfur is going to do is to get inside these nice little cracks here. So if I do want to highlight words or so, the liver of sulfur is going to work well with that. I'm starting off with just a little bowl of warm water, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in 3 little drips of this liver of sulfur. Oh, I got a 4th one in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix that. So to mix it, you can kind of use whatever's sitting near you. You can use a paintbrush, kind of up to you. I'm just going to mix it here with a little piece of wire, and that way it'll also kind of show you how it's working. So I'm mixing that up, and it's going to get that nice yellow color, and you're going to start smelling that sulfury, rotten smell. Delicious. And once you have that kind of all dissolved in there, I'm going to take it out. You can already see my wire a little bit is kind of changing colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip part of my project. I'm going to dip this in, and the longer I keep this in the liver of sulfur, the darker it's going to turn. So I'll kind of turn it here so you can see it happening. And right now it's turning a lot darker. When I take it out, you'll kind of see the line that's going on. Again, if you want it to speed up, you can do some more drops of the liver of sulfur solution into it, and it'll speed this process up. It can go a little faster. But what this is doing is it's oxidizing, so it's forcing all of that oxidation to happen really quickly and at once. And it's going to start getting that blackish color to it. I'm going to put it back in, let it soak for a little bit. You can really see it in the corners where there's been a lot of pounding. This one here that I did got really dark, and then I've cleaned it up. You can kind of see it along the back here a little bit better, that lighting there. And you can see the words. So I've had it in the solution a little bit now. And when I take it out, I'm going to notice a little bit darker of a tint right there. So it was a little bit brighter, now it's a little bit darker. What that's going to do is keep that darker on it. I'm going to run this under water, because what's going to happen is that it's going to keep activating as long as the solution's on it. So normally I'll run this under water, and then it will stop the oxidation, and then I'm going to take a polishing cloth and polish away some of the stuff that I don't want. What I'm going to show you now is how to kind of supercharge this solution. And I'm going to take 3 more drops of my liver of sulfur, 4 if I spill an extra one in. So I'm going to do some more of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4 generous drops. And you do want to shake up that solution as you're working on it. So now I've kind of supercharged my liver of sulfur. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip again. And this is going to make it oxidize even quicker. And notice how I'm kind of turning it in the solution. I like to do that. I don't know why. I think it's just, I don't think it actually makes anything work faster. But if there are areas of concentrated liver of sulfur, it will kind of spread those out a little bit. And you can see that's turning it already a lot faster. I'm getting a little bit of that green look and the darker look. And I'm going to keep doing this for a couple more seconds just so you can see the effect, and then I'll show you how I clean it off. Okay, so that's turning it a lot faster. You can even supercharge it more, but what happens then is that sometimes you get kind of funky colors that you weren't really expecting. So that darkened it up and kind of did my patina-ish a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my polishing cloth. And it doesn't really matter what kind of polishing cloth you use. I will warn that it does pretty much get destroyed. And I'm going to take that pendant now. Put the liver of sulfur off to the side. And I'm going to take that pendant and I'm going to shine up some of this area. So I put it on, and now I'm kind of shining it off. You can take a bunch of it off, but you'll never get it as bright as it was to start out with. So if you're not sure you want to do the liver of sulfur, don't do it. What it's going to do for the nice hammered stuff is it's going to make it look a lot more three-dimensional and a lot more marked up. So here's my bright piece that I did earlier, and here's the one that I just did now with the liver of sulfur. So you can see it has a much kind of darker glare to it. You can see the hammered effect a lot more, and it just has kind of a nice patina to it. It works really well with sterling silver, works really well with copper. It's not going to work on your plated metals generally because they do have a coating on them to kind of help them stay. So that's going to be kind of the how to use liver of sulfur. Again, if you go supercharged, you let it in for a while, you get that blackened color, it kind of goes crazy, but it's a nice color and it's a nice look to it. So play around with the liver of sulfur, do it outside so that we get some air ventilation, and yeah, have fun kind of changing the color of your metal.